Good morning, you guys, or good afternoon, depending on where you are. I guess it's afternoon everywhere, but I work nights, so for me, this is kind of morning time. I just want to talk to you guys today about if you're ready to start and you don't know how, or you don't know how to get motivated, how to make a change. It just seems really overwhelming. I have a few tips for you guys. Get you ready for summer, get you feeling better, getting more confident in your own skin. Those things are so valuable. Being able to chase your kids all over the park, all that kind of stuff is really valuable. And, sometimes it's so scary to go, oh, I don't want to invest time, or I don't want to invest money, or I'm afraid I'll fail. But really, what you need to do is dig deep within yourself and connect to your why. And that's my first tip. Figure out your why. What's your why? What's your reason for wanting to do this? So a goal is like, I want to lose 10 pounds. But a why is like, I want to be able to keep up with my kids on the playground. I don't want to sit by while they're in the pool and I'm wearing a tent in the chair. I don't want to be self-conscious every time we have a barbecue. This is me. This is what I used to do. We would go to a barbecue and everyone would go get a big cheeseburger, and I would feel like everyone was staring at me or looking at me or thinking, oh gosh, that's why she's fat. Look at her eat that cheeseburger. And I'm allowed to eat a cheeseburger. We all are. So your first thing is to figure out your why and what really makes you motivated to want to change. And that's not, I want to lose 5 pounds. That's something deeper that you connect with, that sits in your heart, that will keep you going on those tough days. So that's the first tip. The second tip is, instead of being overwhelmed by this big, huge thing, like when you're talking about, when I started, I needed to lose 100 pounds at least. And I didn't even think it was possible. But I didn't make my goal to start a workout program and lose 100 pounds. I made my goal to start. Just to start. So get up off the couch and move to make better healthy choices that one day. So your second tip is to make those goals smaller. When you look at the whole picture, it can be so overwhelming. But if you just dial it down and set what we call a SMART goal, which is measurable and attainable, and it has a timeline, it's time bound, and it's focused, it's easier to stay on track because you're not looking at, I need to lose 100 pounds. You're looking at, I'm going to eat right this week. I'm going to make a meal plan for this week. And I might not stick to it perfectly, but damn it, I'm going to try, right? That's what it's about. It's about trying and then learning from when you trip or stumble or mess something up, learning from it and trying again next week. Take what you did well and congratulate yourself, and then take what you need to work on and work on that for the next week. But make your goal more finite and more measurable. And then it won't be so overwhelming when you think, oh my gosh, I can't ever do this. I have 100 pounds to lose. I have no time. I have kids. I worked 2 full-time jobs with a new baby, and I was in school full-time. It's not happening, But if you look at it more small and you're like, my goal is to get 3 workouts this week and drink 160 ounces of water a day. You can do that. You can do that. You can find 20 minutes to go on a walk. You can drink your water every day, right? That doesn't require time. That just requires focus. So set a smaller goal. My third tip, and I think this is maybe one of the most important, is to enlist support. Stop trying to do it all by yourself. I am so guilty of this. I think I can do everything by myself. But you know what gets me going every single day? Like right now, I'm about to go work out. That's why you got the hat. And you know what gets me going? My challenge groups. I'm supposed to be there helping them, but they're helping me. When I look in there and I see somebody got up and did their workout, that motivates me as a coach to make sure and do mine. I can't lead them if I can't follow them, right? So enlist some support. Tell your mom, tell your neighbor, tell someone at work, join a challenge group like mine, whatever it is. You don't have to be doing my programs or work with me, but for anyone on their fitness journey who's struggling with getting started, find some support and accountability. It will take you a long way, even if it's just telling your spouse and saying it out loud, I'm going to do this, printing that little calendar and putting it on the fridge. Mine's on the fridge. I've been doing this 2 years. I work out every day that something doesn't go wrong, and I get at least that 20 minutes in, if not a half hour. I keep them pretty moderate. I'm not going crazy over here. My hammer and chisel workouts at the most are 40 minutes, and I try and do one a day. And there's a rest day in that week. So I'm not at the gym for 3 hours a day to keep this 95 pounds off. I'm doing it from home when I have time, and I put that calendar up still. You think I'd be over that? No, it's on the fridge, and every day that I do a workout, I cross it off, and my kids see it, and my husband sees it, and they know it's important to me because I've told them. So get a group, get a coach, get a friend, get a coworker, get a neighbor, get someone on your team to support you and to hold you accountable and to say, hey, did you do your workout today? And if you don't have anyone in your life like that, find one. That's what groups like mine are great for. When I started, I made my husband go hide outside when I took my pictures. I screamed at him if he came in when I was working out because I was so embarrassed by how big I was and how hard the moves were and how I couldn't keep up and how I looked like I was going to have a heart attack and my face was red and I was sweating and I had to keep stopping. But I made it through that 40 minutes or 30 minutes, no matter how ugly it was. And I told him I was going to do this. Whether he believed me or not, I don't know. But now here we are 2 years later, and I'm still doing it. And the same things that I did then are the same things I do now. I drink my water, and I make my goals small. I say, this is my goal this week, is to nail my nutrition for the next 5 days, is to nail my water every day. And it's to cross off those days on that little calendar. Small goals. And then I'm getting accountability and support from my group, but whoever you use, that's important. That's it. That's it. Be willing to try. Be willing to not overwhelm yourself with this huge picture and find something small and attainable and just give it your best shot one day at a time with these little finite goals and knock those out. It's like a chain of dominoes. And you think, if you looked at building this whole big tower and this huge contraption like you'll see in those videos with 8 million dominoes, I'm like, I cannot do that. That's way beyond me. I don't have the time, I don't have the patience, and I don't have the skill. But I can set up one. I can take one and set it up. And tomorrow I can take another one. And the next day I can take another one. And eventually those are all going to stack up and add up into this huge arrangement. And you're going to see the progression and the success you've made by doing these one little thing today, each day. So I hope that helps you. I hope that helps you get started. If you need support, if you want a group, if you need a coach, if you need a group of friends online to help support you, if you need some direction, hit me up. I'd love to help you. Send me a message, comment on this video, and I will get you all the information you need and help you find a workout program that's right for you. It doesn't have to be hammer and chisel just because I'm lifting weights. There's all sorts of programs, and they're all different fitness levels, and you pick one, and then you make that small goal. And in the very beginning, my goal was just to push play that one day. But damn it if I didn't feel accomplished and better the next day. And I surprised myself each time I pushed play. I was almost surprised that I even did it. But I did that by doing it one day at a time. And I'm willing to help you do the same thing. And if it's not me, find someone that speaks to you, but get that support, make that small goal, and stay connected with your why. Those are my 3 tips. I hope that helps you guys. You can always email me, Amanda Noddings @me.com, or message me here. Love you guys. Have a great day. And I hope that you're working towards feeling better in your skin and being happier and hitting your goals. Bye.